Hello, 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 and welcome to Teacher Tidbits. I'm Lady Long, and you guys know it's that time of the year again when love is in the air. I'm super excited to share with you all 5 easy and fun preschool activities with Valentine's Day themes. The first activity is a simple art project that I call the Heart Stamper. So for this, you're going to need an apple, paint. I'm actually using finger paint, and because I'm using finger paint, which is a thicker paint, I'm using cardstock paper, but you can use any paper of your choice. The first thing you want to do is cut the apple in half from the stem and then cut off the edges so that the apple roughly looks like the shape of a heart. And this is going to be your stamper. The first thing you want to do is take some paint and place it on the paper for your child. Trust me, this will help with mess control. That way, your child can just take the apple, dip it onto the paint, and then have a free-for-all. I love this activity because it can easily turn into sensory play, and the apple is so easy to manipulate for small fingers. I also love this activity because you can use this as an opportunity to introduce your child into Valentine's Day terms like the apple of my eye and other little pet names that people have for the people they love. For the best results, you want to have your child cover as much of the surface as they possibly can. And just look at how the hearts turn out, you guys. I couldn't be happier. Not bad for some finger paint and an apple. You can even have your child stamp all over some gift wrapping paper, let it dry, and use that to wrap up your Valentine's Day gifts. Our second activity covers literacy, and it's a simple letter match. I have here 2 sets of heart cutouts, and for the first set, it's larger hearts where I've written capital letters, and for the second set, there's smaller hearts in which I've written lowercase letters. And all the child has to do is match the corresponding lowercase letters with the uppercase letters. And this is a great way to practice letter recognition and also a great way to introduce lowercase letters to a preschooler. So our next activity covers math, and it is our sticker count. So for this, you're going to need some stickers as well as some index cards to make out your number flashcards. And I have here 5 flashcards. I've written out the numerals 1 through 5. And you'll also notice not only did I write out the numeral, I also wrote out the written word because I want to make sure that the child I'm working with will also recognize the written word when they see the flashcard. That's the goal. And so for this activity, you're simply going to take the stickers, count them out, and place them at the bottom of the flashcard. I love using stickers because they're a great way to refine those fine motor skills. So for this activity, make sure that the child is quantifying out loud. So for 1, you want to make sure that they're counting out 1 as they're placing the sticker on the flashcard. I love using stickers because there's so many different ways to be creative with them. If you guys want to see some more sticker activities, please comment below and give this video a thumbs up. The next activity focuses on cognitive or logic skills, and you simply have to find and match the object. So what I have here laid out are some picture flashcards of things that I usually associate with Valentine's Day. So I've made these picture flashcards. I've simply taken some more index cards and I've drawn out the object on the back. I made sure that I wrote out the words as well. And this is a great way to introduce your preschooler to new words and concepts. I have another video where I go into detail about interactive vocabulary words, and I can leave the link of that below. So before we get started with the match, I let her play with all the objects first, so that way she can be focused on the task. And all she simply has to do is match the object to the flashcard. With this particular project, I'm going to store these items with the flashcards in a storage container. And we're going to be working on this all week long because some of these words are completely new. Our last activity focuses on sensory building, and we're making Valentine putty. For this project, all you need is white school glue and detergent of any choice. You also need some water and a large bowl to mix. You also can add any extras such as glitter or pom-pom. So you want to take your large bowl and you're going to mix in equal parts of each. The first thing you're going to do is pour in a half a cup of water, and you want to be sure to get all the water. The next thing you're going to do is pour in half a cup of school glue. The same applies. Make sure you get all of the glue in the bowl. At this point, you want to add your extras such as glitter or pom-poms. We're going to be using food coloring and glitter. Next, you want to make sure that you mix well to incorporate all the ingredients so far. Lastly, you want to pour in half a cup of detergent and be sure to get it all in there. Next, take a fork and mix it all up. You guys can see the putty is starting to form already. Mix until it solidifies, and that's it, you guys. My 2-year-old loved the putty, but for my 11-month-old, I went ahead and made a small batch of slime. And for the slime, all you need to do is slightly adjust the ingredients. For the slime, instead of half a cup of detergent, you're only going to need a 1/4 cup. There you have it, you guys, our super simple preschool Valentine's Day activities. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe and leave us some comments below if you're going to give any of these activities a try. This is Teacher Tidbits. Happy learning!